Did you hear the rats last night?
All the time. Every day I'm cleaning. Every day. Even in the...
Inside the walls.
Inside the walls.
This is all, they've done all this, or, you know.
The burrowing has created this compromised. Okay.
Yeah. This is where you hear them the most.
Like I said, when we first got the house, we never had an issue.
Have you seen any run around?
No, but there's signs, there's droppings in the oven.
You're hearing the activity like in a wall or ceiling, right?
Yeah, ceiling, mostly ceiling.
We heard lots of activities throughout here.
This is the one we usually go through, and this is where the camera's at.
Oh, perfect. When was the last time you caught one? Oh, nice catch.
Yeah. See, that's
they're
my
chewing your books.
Yeah. That's the nest.
Back there. Okay. Oh, wow. You okay, Vic? Oh, it's so bad. Do we have a stick or something? We can...
You have something?
Here. Let's go get Anthony. We'll vacuum this up. A lot of you guys ask, well, what starts a rat infestation? The biggest thing is food source. Food source around the exterior portion of the property. Also bird feeders, dog food. All of those cause a rat infestation, especially if there's a lot of food outside and there's entry points going to the inside. That is a perfect environment for rats. Are you helping them by feeding just a little bit? Yeah, okay. How are you feeding them? With bread or peanuts?
The bread. I break them into small pieces. Okay. They love it because...
They love it? Do they like peanuts or bread better? What do you think their favorite bait is?
Bread.
Bread.
Because easy to...
chew.
Oh my God.
Look at the suitcase.
This is really rough.
So, Ann, it's going to be important. When we do the cleanup, we set our traps up. You cannot feed them any other location. Otherwise, it will take forever, Ann.
This is their plate, and that is their plate.
So you put food there, and they eat it all?
Yes.
Okay. Can you show me how you feed them?
This is their bread. This is their dish.
So that's for the rats right there.
Yeah.
So let's cut a few and let's see. Do they come out sometimes when you feed them?
They are not afraid of me.
Just a sweet, sweet, sweet lady, though. Okay, Ann, show me how you feed them.
I make them into pieces.
Okay.
And then I pile them up and I put it underneath.
Do you fill the whole tray up or you just put a little bit?
Half of the tray.
And how long does it take for them to take it away?
Nothing.
So if I put it there, will they come out?
If we are here, no. I disappear and then I...
come back and it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you feed them?
What a good question. Why do I feed them? My parents are from Big China, so I belong to Big China. Xiangjin, Changcheng, 那些地方的. They have temple for rats in Singapore, in Hong Kong.
What'd you find, Anthony?
I was looking at this because she said the rats were coming through here.
Yeah.
And then I found some peanut and rat droppings right under this.
So you can see those two pots there, you guys. They're full of peanuts. She's feeding the squirrels peanuts, and then the rats and squirrels get inside here with these entry points. Here's the peanuts that she's been feeding. I mean, just tons. So there's two entry points that I found on the lower level here. It's unbelievable how they would come between the metal door and the metal frame. They've chewed their way through here to get up into the attic area. The food is gone.
There.
Oh, okay, and they already ate it. They took it already.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave's gonna go ahead and get a camera in place. So when it comes to rat infestation, right now, all our focus is to seal up every single hole around this house. Roof, crawl space, around the perimeter, every little hole. Then trapping. The reason why all of the exclusion covering all of the holes is super important is because when we shake them out and remove all of that furniture, they're gonna run into different places and we don't want them to go back out. We wanna block them into these four walls and then we're gonna set up our traps. Got a sheet of plywood because there's some weak spots. We literally can almost fall through. We're gonna secure down roofing material that we're gonna put over this. And that way it won't leak anymore. Then we're gonna seal all this up as well. We pulled out the metal screens that the other pest control company screwed here. The sun and all the elements outside rust out the metal. So what we do is we just take a piece of inch and a half coupling or whatever size pipe it is. And then we made these little screens that just drop down like this. And we just spray a little bit on top to waterproof it.
I see.
Like that. It's very rare that you'll see rats come through a sewer pipe. They'll get in from like a bathroom vent pipe.
Why is that?
Sewer rats will come from below and then they'll make their way in.
I'll try and remember that.
I got a little movement on my phone. Check it out. They're active. So when you deal with rat infestation, you gotta have a variety of trapping. And this right here, my friends, is a game changer. Go through this tube inside there, they go straight for that bait, and then the sensor picks them up and extracts them into the vacuum. So we'll get all this recorded here and see how many rats we can suck out of here. We're gonna set the twins rat vac in this area. It is going to be super important that you don't feed them in your plates. Let us do the feeding from here forward, okay?
I'm not going to, I cannot say it, but I'm not going to feed them anymore.
I know it's hard,
Yeah.
but they're destroying your house. So I was walking right here, a big rat just came out of this hole right here and then ran this way here. So let's get him out here. Could be underneath this couch. Yeah. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is. There he is. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. That was a big boy.
So he got away.
This is the most dangerous rat trap you'll ever see. I had one, he got in there and was able to contortion his way right out of it. And from then on, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna mess around. So this is one way to keep them in the kill zone. That's ruthless. I hate to be a rat. So we've got the Weiss camera, we've got the twins rat hood, and then we have the bait tugger here. So we'll monitor that and see what we get. We went ahead and left this open because we know that this is the runway. That's what's great about the bait tuggers is you're able to put a variety of bait. So in this case, we're using the bread that these rats are already used to. Right. Look at how it just literally just sets in place there. And then they come in and they gotta tug, stay in this kill zone. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and set it inside that closet. Okay, we're gonna get the rat vac set up here in this kitchen. Just add a little peanut butter into those ports. And the vacuum, what's great about it is this right here swings towards the vacuum and allows the rat to bypass it, and then it's ready and already baited for the next rat.
That's smart.
Day 2.
All right, guys, as you could see on that monitoring camera last night, we got a big one. So let's open up the garage, check them out, and then Ann will also be ready for us to go inside the main house and see if there's anything from the twin rat vac. So let's go check it out. Ooh, that's a big boy there. Look at how the razor just literally sliced him. That was pretty gruesome. Now, let's head inside the house and check the rat vacs.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah, we got two. We got two. With the twin zyme, it doesn't smell at all, you guys. All right, guys, we have a big day here today, cleaning out this kitchen. You can see here, we created a rat barrier, and then we have the one rat vac, the other rat vac, so when they scurry off, I'm hoping they can go in. And this is what it looks like on the other side. Got two vacuums. And start with the refrigerator. See what we can do to pull some live rats out of here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
They're passing through there.
Going through the other neighbors over there.
Yeah.
You guys. Oh, there's two. There's two right here. They're in the wall? Okay, so we got a couple live ones here. Nope, they're gone.
They're gone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they went to the dryer vent.
I saw the tails of 2.
Let's clean house.
We're gonna remove this plywood right here, exposed inside that wall cavity. Oh. Wow.
Well, sir, I think we hit the jackpot.
In the very beginning of this episode here, I was telling you about all of the peanuts. Well, that just shows you how a rat infestation can begin. Rats will drag this food and go right into the nearest nesting site, which was Anne's house. All right, so we're gonna get the kitchen back together now that we've got all the rat nesting materials. We excluded that. We're gonna set up a rat trap, a couple of them in the crawl space, so we'll get Anne's kitchen back together so she can function tonight, and then we're gonna move into that next room. Ooh, look at that hole. Oh my gosh. He's stuck in that wall. Good thing that we excluded that one hole that went down to the crawl space, so we should be able to get him. Look at, he's chewing that foam to get out.
It's too verde. Let me see. Yeah. Yo te digo cuándo, eh? Yeah, I'll let you know when.
See?
We got him. We got him. We got him.
We got him! All right, I'm gonna fill up the vacuum with a little bit of water so he doesn't jump out. These rats are so agile. Watch out.
He's trying to put on the filter.
Watch out. Oh yeah. Watch out, he'll jump.
Then I'm gonna go call Dave.
Yeah.
It's okay, go ahead. Suck the live one, Dave.
How? You trying to run back to get out? So
he was on top of the fridge and he leaps over us and goes back into his wall. Into the wall. And then the vacuum.
Huh? No. We
got him in the wall. Thank God we covered that hole. Otherwise he would have been in the crawl space. So he got stuck there. Look at how good these rats can jump.
Oh.
Nice. That's a big one there. Well, what do you think, Oliver?
This is awesome.
Isn't it amazing how fast they can migrate in the home and have all of those nesting sites?
It's like they're attacking all the weak points in the home, getting around all parts of it, so then you have to seal it off. You have to almost think like a rat.
Yeah, exactly. So now you guys understand why I put water in that drum. Even with water in it, that rat was ready to jump out. If we didn't have any water, guaranteed that type of rat would literally jump out of that vacuum drum. So that was exciting. Great improvement.
More than great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You have to learn to get rid of just a few things. That's all.
That's the thing I have to learn.
It's very mental, I know. A lot of times we get attached to certain things, but little by little, Anne, we have faith in you.
Yeah.
Look at the peanuts.
Oh boy, that's why I'm losing peanuts. You see.
Yes, you could have supplied the Dodger Stadium with those peanuts. It's amazing how much cleanup we performed today from the kitchen to that bedroom area. Amazing, amazing what we've done today. Super happy with getting those rats too. All right, so we're gonna go in the main house here. Get things set up in the attic area. This is inside the duck plenum, all the peanuts.
I think it's pretty bad.
Sewer rats, Jimmy? Yeah. Wide open pipe. So we're gonna set up our monitoring camera in our attic rat trap here. with the hood and the bait tugger. Amazing how these rats have taken over this property. It's absolutely just beyond me. I'm surprised that we're even catching anything with the amount of food that they have here. Now finding this open pipe here is just brings this job to a whole nother level. Just because it's late in the day, I'm gonna go ahead and pack that vent with a wire mesh so they don't come in and out. And whenever rats are stuck in here, we're gonna go ahead and trap them.
Day 3.
All right, the team did all of the attic cleanup, got rid of all that peanuts inside that HVAC, got rid of the duct system. So we're gonna go ahead, we got a rat on that monitoring, check it out. That's what I love about the Twins rat hood. They get in there deep and bam, gets them every time. Would you like to see the rat dance?
Let's see. David, do the rat dance.
Okay.
Throughout here. This is the attic access.
Okay.
Through here.
Okay.
Lots through here. Yeah.
The hot spot?
Yeah, I would say this is the hot spot back.
Is this where it started?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 7 months plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Almost a year.
We had 3 inspections.
So 20 different people have come throughout that year?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's why we got tired of them, because they're always sending someone different who has a different opinion on what's going on, and we were just like, okay, like
we've heard
we can keep going on for like this for months.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you our crawl space. It's gonna be right here. One's here.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
then one's down there.
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Now that we know the details of the issues this home is having, let's set everything up and get exterminating. Let's see what 20 guys have missed here at this house. 20. The past exterminators sealed up most of these holes pretty well, but the residents are still having issues with these rats, so something is going on. Look at, we just started the smoke machine, and look at, we're already getting smoke coming out of this attic fan here. Okay, we're getting smoke. So the rats, guys, have been traveling down this pipe right here. This is a runway, and then right here. Whoa, look at all the droppings. Gross! Those are some big, big droppings. Now let's head back outside to the roof and start looking for some holes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this, cap this, and conduct another smoke test. Pest controllers, if you guys are doing exclusion work and you see a pipe like this that doesn't come all the way up through the roof, you've got to be able to screen that off. You don't just screen this off, you screen that off and this. Oh yeah, you can see all the rat right there. Yeah, see all the rat grease? See all the sebum right here, look at that. All of that is the markings. So if whoever did this exclusion work, if they would have done that and inspected this properly, they wouldn't have had 20 technicians and been dealing with this for 7 months. Smoke! That guy, we'll hire him to fight rats. All right, it's a big, big pitch here. Here's what I found. Look at that big nest. Wide open. All right, so we're gonna head under the crawl space, do an inspection there. He slithered like a little snake. See if you can see evidence of any droppings or anything.
Here's some droppings.
Huh?
Here's some droppings right here.
There is?
Yeah, a little bit. Here's a trap.
And a trap?
Yeah, well, here's a trap, an old one.
Absolutely worthless. Just gonna pack that, close that off, and see if we get any other smoke for right now. Underneath that bathroom. Any other smoke on that side? Nothing over there?
No, no smoke.
Okay. Pretty clean down there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few moments later.
All right, you can see right there the rat grease. So if you're up in an attic, especially if you're a pest controller, these are some of the signs you guys need to look for. If you see a lot of this heavy sebum, grease marks, this should give you the clue that they were coming down this pipe right here, jumping onto the HVAC system, and then getting up into the attic. So it's all about putting the puzzles together.
Well done, Columbo.
All right, so we're gonna inspect above that bedroom that Michael was telling us about. Any droppings or?
Droppings, yeah, there's some.
Very healthy eaters. Very, very healthy eaters. Ooh, here's a nest right here. I see a burrow. I think I see a dead rat. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab that rat that's in that trap. Good riddance. Now it's time to head out of the crawl space and let's talk to the client and let him know what we found. We figured it out.
Okay, awesome.
We figured it out. This is what they were doing. You have an open pipe. 2 holes that we found above your crawl space vent. This is the main entry point right here.
Wow.
See the rat grease?
Yeah.
So what they did is they excluded that up on the roof, but they left gaps. This was improperly installed. It wasn't penetrated all the way through.
Got it.
These vents need to terminate past this vent here.
Roof line. Got it.
So the city sewer rats, they climb up and then they sneak between the pipe and the roof and get in your attic.
Wow.
All right, guys, so Michael decided to go with us just to stop the rats from coming in right now. They're not on a budget to do all of the actual work, so the team's up there right now doing some wire mesh just so we can stop the rats, and then Dave's setting up the monitoring camera along with our trap. So we'll just get some wire mesh here, and then we're gonna foam. We got wire mesh there, and we'll set some foam inside here, exclude those 2 holes that we found over there, and then also do the roof. And I know a lot of you guys are probably questioning, well, if you're covering that, why are you covering this? Well, if there's any live rats that are in there, we don't want them to get it away. We want them to hit our trap. So that's why it's imperative to exclude around the perimeter of the pipe. We're gonna add some oil inside this pipe here so it gets a little slippery for these rats to prevent them from climbing up. Okay, we've got all that excluded. So there it is, guys. You have the proper skill set, the proper knowledge, the proper equipment to be able to come in here. We knocked this out literally in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Didn't take 20 of my guys to come out.
Meanwhile.
All right, we're gonna do what David's doing. Dave, what are you doing?
You know, you guys get so bored just setting traps up in an attic. We know that these are the Norway rat. They're coming in from the city sewer. So I'm gonna take our twin traps and check out what I do. I think this will be interesting. If I can catch a rat with what I'm about to show you, I'm gonna consider myself one of the best rat trappers in the world. Check it out.
So I'm making a little ladder inside the sewer pipe for the rats to climb up. And then I'm gonna set this up like that. So they're gonna climb up, stick their heads in to get the bait. I don't know, what do you guys think? Absolutely ridiculous.
Only time will tell.
All right, guys, there's Dave's contraption here. Solid. Post in the comments. Dave, brilliant. Dave, wasted time.
I don't care what anybody says. If I catch a rat, I'm claiming myself as the world's best Norway rat catcher.
Okay, we're gonna set up the monitoring camera. It's up already?
Actually pretty smart.
The next day.
So it looks like I caught one in that sewer. We're gonna send Raul to pull that bad baby out. Check it out.
Looks like we got one.
We are now heading to the second job to defeat these rats.
Basically from here to where the chimney is somewhere over here. I mean, they're all up and they're everywhere, but you know, there's a lot of their oils and stuff.
When was the last time you heard them?
Oh, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to head to the roof.
Okay, so the attic space starts about right there. And it's all of this. They're on a septic tank, so a lot of times you won't get the smell. This is sealed up. You got all these oak trees that limbs are hanging over the roof here. Very easy for them to climb and get up on this roof. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that hole. And there's a lot of rat markings down there too. You can see the insulation there is kind of compacted. So this is definitely, let's take a sniff on this one. Oh yeah. Oh.
Well, that didn't take too long.
All right, let's go down in the attic now. Oh, droppings over there. Like a dead rat up here, huh? Yeah. Here's the dead rat we're smelling. And then there's that hole that I found on the roof. So the bathroom's over there where you were first inspecting. You hear a lot there, and then down in the crawl space. So let's go get the crawl space ready. So you see the neighbor's got poison bait boxes. I guarantee the rats are coming up. That's how that rat died in this attic here. Every single one of those traps deployed. This is the bathroom. They're getting a ton of activity. Let's take a look. See if we can identify the runways from the attic down to here. Yeah. I don't see any droppings here. So most of the activity is going to be in that attic. Another dead rat. Let's get this bad baby out of here. You can see their runways right here. These dark areas on the concrete. Yeah. Let's head back to the roof to fix these holes. This will support our foam. No need to go anymore. Rat trap set up with some. I always like to take a little peanut butter and put it up in here. So when their noses go in to get all of this bait, boom, it activates our twin traps much, much faster. Okay, so we found another dead rat, removed some of the contaminated insulation, found a live rat. It went down the wall. Let's take a look up here. Okay, so for the attic area, we've got our camera that's monitoring both of these traps right here. I do have a lot of luck placing my rat traps along the sort of the bottom of the air conditioning unit. Just gives them a little bit more sense of security. I typically just leave one rat trap, but when there's juveniles, I like to leave multiple. But if there were no juveniles, one rat trap's fine, because if there is 2 or 3 adults up here, you're gonna have to get up here, immediately remove the rats. So we're just removing some of the contaminated insulation, but we're not vacuuming or doing our enzyme treatment today. We wanna leave the pheromones. We wanna get rid of these rats. Once we confirm that there's no more rats, then we can come in here, HEPA-vac, and do our enzyme treatment. But as of right now, we're just gonna get ahead of the game and get rid of some of this contaminated insulation and just leave the drywall here. Much easier to vacuum up. Let's go set this one in the garage and then one in the crawl space. All right, so we got some bunnies, pets in here. All this food does attract rats. That's nice work there, you see that? Oh, completely screwed in. Closing in on them. Okay, so I've got my camera here pointing down to this area right here. Set up our last trap, crawl space. Another camera here. Let's set it into place here. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Look at that. All right, let's go inspect the roof. Make sure this is all sealed up. All right, got that all done. This done. Nice. We're good, Victor. We'll be catching something here in the next 48 to 72 hours. Just a waiting game now. This is where it gets exciting. We never know how many rats we're gonna catch. Now, one of the big takeaways here is, if you notice, I set a camera and a rat trap in the crawl space. Why? Because there was evidence of activity. I set another one up in the garage, again, because there's evidence of activity. 2 of them in the attic area because there's more activity in the attic. So we've set 4 rat traps in each location. Setting your rat traps in each location is way more important than setting 15, 20, 30, 40 rat traps in some of these areas that I'm seeing, like attics. So be mindful of that. The more rat traps you set in place in one area doesn't mean that you're going to catch all of the rats. It just means that you may catch less, especially those big smart ones. You gotta be careful. Those rat traps are going off and you're not catching them, they're flipping over, they're scared. All of those other rat traps you set up and activated, I've seen rats just take off and they'll die. They know that that's danger. You gotta check out this video here. This is a job where we set up one rat trap and we discovered
15, 20 juvenile rats. That's when you can set up multiple rat traps in one location. Juvenile rats are so much easier to catch. All right, enough talk. Let's see what we're gonna get here.
The next day.
Okay, about 38 hours later, we caught another 2. So let's get them out of here. As you can see, it takes 3 guys here to remove a rat.
Because it takes a village.
Because of our bait tugger, we're nailing him right on the head. We did see a hawk sitting up at the telephone wires there. So what we're gonna do is take these rats, we're gonna throw them in the field and see if he's hungry for these rats this morning. Again, another headshot. We're ready for number 2 here in the garage, but very, very, very challenging when you have pets, pet food in here. It's, this could be going on for another week or so. If I don't decolonize in the garage, I'm just gonna have to let the homeowners know that all the pet food's gotta get removed out of this garage so we can get them out of here, because look at how much contents are in here, and you never know where they're nesting here. And that's why the cameras are super, super important. Now it's time to head to our 3rd and final house. All right, we're heading to our 3rd job now, guys. This guy, Sam, has been dealing with rats for over 7 to 8 months, had 2 pest control companies. He's heading on vacation. He says, Jim, is there any way you guys can fit me in? So we're fitting him in. Let's see what we can do to solve it for Sam. Here we go. Hi, Dave. Hey, Jim. Job number 3. This is what happens when you take on too many jobs, guys. Yeah. I'm excited, fired up, ready to go. So this next job, Sam's been dealing with rodents in his attic, hearing them, and hired several pest control companies with no success. Apparently they've sealed all of the exterior, but something's going on. So we're gonna get up on the roof, we're gonna do our smoke test and figure this out for Sam. He's got vacation, so it's super important that we get this done before he leaves on vacation so these rats stop all of the destruction. Looks like the customer's a no-show, so let's get out of here. Yeah. Oh, hey,
Good morning.
Good morning. How was your workout? Good?
It was good, yeah. Sorry
Awesome.
I'm so sweaty.
Oh, no worries. Get your workout done.
Y'all are set up, right?
Yeah, we're ready to go. We don't mess around.
Okay. I've had 3 people come out so far. They all kind of say the same thing, that the people who like patched everything up did a good job, as I mentioned on the call. But I still hear stuff, and so I don't know.
And so the last 3 people over what type of span?
The work got done last year. They've consistently sent people out, and then in the past, I would say month, I've had 2 other companies come out.
Okay.
And they say the same thing, like we don't know.
They look around and all that. Okay.
Yeah. So someone was saying maybe it's not in the attic, but in a space in between.
Okay.
I was like, what is it?
Have they found droppings inside the attic?
They found them, but they said that they're old.
But no fresh. They're saying that
they said
not
they hadn't
fresh.
seen super fresh ones.
Okay. Let me just get up in this. Yeah, this part's been excluded, Jim. I like how they used concrete. Let's go do a rodent sniff test. Yeah, the roof's tight.
Tight.
For sure, they did a good job sealing this up. Time to head to the attic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a rat.
Oh, great.
So they're not old. You've got entry points.
Okay. Pretty.
Oh, that's a nice shot. See how he came in from the front. I don't know where this was placed, but. All right, so I see a suspect area already. That black pipe right there, straight ahead. Just like the last job that we showed you guys. See, it doesn't terminate up. Look, I even sealed this up right here. So just like the first job in this video, you guys, same thing. They're missing this. So I'm hoping that every pest controller watching our channel, that this right here is going to give you amazing insight. The exclusion work was done pretty good here. Just missed that. Look at that. Look at it. And they chewed the
Look at this, guys. They chewed the roofing paper to get down into the attic right there.
Down and dirty. They're gonna get down and dirty.
Look at that. Greasy, greasy, greasy. You can actually take bacon and absorb that and cook it in bacon. And now it's time to pull that smoke machine out. I'm gonna crawl all the way back here, Jim, and then I'll tell you guys when to hit the smoke. Okay, bud. Definitely some activity here. See a pipe right here. Hit that smoke. Perfect, mijo. Yeah, just keep it off. I'm getting smoke. And there's some rodent droppings here too. Right by this pipe here, Jim. So they're definitely coming out of here as well. Found 2 openings. That's why it's important. Never make assumptions. Plug up, keep running that smoke. For those of you that feel sorry for me, don't, because I'm gonna be on a yacht next week. I'm gonna be on a beautiful beach in my beautiful beach home. If you wanna know more about that and you wanna see that, let me know, leave in the comments. Sorry, dude. Nice catch. Your family is no longer going to occupy this space any longer. So we're getting smoke over there. So we're gonna move the smoke machine back over to that 3-inch and see if we have any breaches over there. Sweating. Guys, I just wanna take a moment here. These masks here that are carbon, they're absolutely amazing. We used to go with the 3M. And these are incredible. Way better than the N95s for sure. Made by Moldex. We're not sponsored. We're just super stoked. Okay, Sam. We found your issue. Okay. You have a sewer rat issue. So we did the smoke test. Wide open pipe. Okay. So when they did maybe the renovation, they failed to cap that off. Okay. But that needs to be addressed because the sewer rats are coming up through there and dumping into your attic. And then the second breach, so they did that. The other guys, they wired meshed it, and then, but here's the problem. See that pipe right there? And they've chewed, the rats chewed through the paper, dumping into the attic. This pipe right here should have been extended all the way to the outside.
Oh, so that they don't have access to the, so they chewed through the roof?
Yeah, they chewed through the roof and got dumped into the attic. That's the main, this is the main cause. Right there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and properly exclude this. We're gonna wire mesh around the pipe, get all that excluded, and then we're gonna add, the customer doesn't wanna spend any money right now at this point to extend it out to the roof, which technically it should be, but we're just gonna wire mesh there and wire mesh around here so the rats don't escape. We can start trapping tonight if there are any remaining rats, so. That is proper exclusion right there. Okay, so Dave's in the attic right now. We still got to fix that 2-inch line in the laundry. Dave's getting a rat trap set up here in the front lawn. Check him out. He loves rat trapping. I had to take an Orkin snap trap and put it on steroids. So you can see I cut down this feed plate all the way down to this. I loaded up my peanut butter way back here like that. Time to slide on the twin trap hoodie. Now we're gonna secure it down to our bait station. Dave now is the Orkin man. Once this is secured down, we're ready to set this trap. There we go. Now that is an Orkin snap trap on steroids. All right guys, so that laundry back there that Dave found, we're gonna put this Studer vent in here. So we'll cut that pipe and add this. This will help from sewer gases as well, because again, going up through the roof, that's a pretty big undertaking, and he just doesn't want to do that right now. So this is a great temporary way, but also longevity as well. All right, Raul's ready to go up, guys. He's sweating, it's hot, he's dreading, but that's why we pay him the big bucks. He's cutting away. A lot of people think that cinnamon is a deterrent, but it's actually an attractant. So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some inside this area here. And then what we like to do is we could just blow it like this. Get the aromas going, kind of lure them in here. But look, when you do a good job sealing everything up, you don't really need to do this, but just wanted to show you, more importantly, that the cinnamon here, which this trap has, which is the Victor trap, and then we set up the Orkin trap with no cinnamon. So let's just see what they're attracted to. Be interesting. We'll put them side by side here. Good morning. What you guys up to this morning? Just preaching the word.
Trying to reach these people's hearts.
Nice.
Sometimes it's hard.
It's hard and hot, isn't it?
Yeah, hard and hot. But
what do you guys, what are you Jehovah?
We're Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Ask me any question you want.
We are rat exterminators. Right. So do you think killing rats is a sin?
No.
Okay.
They are vomits. They carry disease.
Okay. So we're good. So we're not being sinful by
you good.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything cause your health, you gotta get rid of them.
Gotta get rid of them. I love it. I love it. Okay. Amen. It's now the second day, and we just got a call that Sam heard some traps going off. All right, we caught 2 more rats up in the attic. Let's go pull the first one out. You won't believe. Did they hit the cinnamon or the Orkin trap? You're about to find out. And let's just be clear here. Now, let's say if they did hit the Orkin trap, it's technically a twin trap, right? Leave in your comments. Congratulations, Orkin, for assisting with catching this big boy. All right, we're headed back up. We'll feed this to the hawks. These jobs for sure deserve the rat dance.
Do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.
Nope. There's nothing here, not a thing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start our smoke testing above this bathroom. Getting smoke here. Oh yeah. All right, so we're getting a haze of smoke in the exact area where these pavers are dropping. You getting any smoke?
Nothing, boss. It's spotless up here.
It's down below, bro. So let's go down below. No droppings or anything up here.
Works for me. Adios.
We have something that's either underneath, but something is broken underneath. Brian, yep. Take some of this out for me. Okay. Got him. Right, so we got a pretty big hole here. Let's see where the smoke's coming out. Chew the rubber piece off. You see, they chewed the rubber cap off and then they burrowed through here. But I think there might be something else going on next to this pipe. All right, so we plugged up the hole, but look at this. We're getting more smoke coming out of here. Aggressive rats just chewing through the pipe. Here, so there's another breach somewhere in the drain. Okay, so you can see there was a big opening on this stuff here. This was all completely compromised where they chewed right through of this connection right here. When you get sewer rats coming in from the city sewer, once the rats get in and they know they can chew their way in, they got to keep chewing and chewing. So they find all kinds of ways to just kind of sit there and chew away. Or it could be a plumber negligence where they didn't connect the pipe properly. It could be a lot of different things. Bottom line is This whole area needs to get dug up and replumbed. And I would recommend installing one of our rodent blockers so you can stop the rats from ever coming back in. It's pretty remarkable if you really think about it, how rats get from the city sewer, that's a given. But how do they know where to burrow to get underneath a wall or inside of a tub skirt? That right there is what's mind-boggling and completely remarkable. It just shows you the intelligence of these rats, their sensories.
The common thread in all of my failed schemes is human stupidity.
Look at this trap under here. Oh, wow. Got thousands of rat droppings.
It's crazy.
Oh, you got a dead rat here. Good stabilization right there. Set up this camera right here. Okay, we're ready. It's unbelievable how many rat droppings are underneath this tub.
Later.
So check out the footage, guys. 10 minutes after we leave, we have activity.
The next day.
Oh my gosh, guys, check out the footage inside that hole. These rats are scrambling. There's 2 of them. Check out the footage. There's a stray cat that smells the rats. Guys, I have an idea. I hope it's gonna work. Let's get started. All right, so I've created a pool here, and it's not just a water pool, it's gonna be a hot pepper pool. We're gonna see if the rats cross this in order to escape. Does hot chili pepper really repel rats? We're about to find out. We're gonna add some chilies. So there's the one hole where the burrow is. That's the only way out. All right, guys, so there is quite a bit underneath that tub. So I have an idea. We're gonna have to try to flush them out and try to get them back into the hot pepper pool. So stay tuned. They're already poking their head outside. Check it out. Right there. The hot pepper pool worked. Check it out. I see it right there. He went inside the plastic and now he's underneath where the chili is. Well, we flushed out one. He's underneath the hot pepper pool right now. All right, well, we've got to drain the hot pepper pool and get Terry's plumbing back installed. We got to figure out what we're gonna do to rehabilitate that slab and get the remaining rats out. I think I have another idea. Say goodbye to the hot pepper pool. It's gonna be interesting once I pull the hot pepper pool plastic down and see where that rat is underneath it. I'm gonna get the vacuum so we can suck them out because I know we're gonna expose them. Un oil?
It's a big one, yeah.
Big. Yeah, there's another burrow, guys. That's why we're getting smoke right here. All right, we're gonna start exposing all of this and start to do this plumbing here. So while he's exposing that, I've got to rebait because these rats are hungry. So I'm gonna put this right back in. I'll be surprised if we don't trap anything during the plumbing work. I've got one of the most expensive bacon here from Erewhon. So let's see if that even attracts some more. Okay, rats, it's breakfast time. I'm installing the twins rat back and the twin trap while we're doing the plumbing. Let's give it a few hours, see what happens. So we have a 3-inch line that goes towards that bathroom that we just discovered. So we're gonna get all this exposed and then we're gonna reconfigure all this. Pick up the laundry, pick up that bathroom, and then we're gonna put in the twins rodent blocking device for Terry right here. All right, now it's time to cut the pipe. Cut like butter, like mantequilla. Get it, butter? All right, so while they're putting the plumbing together, I'm going back inside and we're gonna add some more twin traps. We're gonna have to put 2 of the twin traps in here. All right, we still have a lot to do. We're gonna do our injection process and get the remaining rats out of here. One thing though, these rats can burrow their way out and escape, but at the end of the day, if they leave Terry's house, that's what we want. So there's another breach under the slab of this house where the rats are getting right back under that tub. All right, so I'm gonna get creative here. Took a piece of ABS pipe, cut a piece out of it. I'll do the smoke candle right here. I just don't want to throw it under there and catch the house on fire, so this is going to be a protective barrier against that. All right, I've got 2 candles there, smoke candles. This pipe, and a little blower here. Put the guys on the outside, see if we can trace out where this burrow is. No smoke?
Yeah, we got smoke right here.
No way. Where?
Right above the pipe.
Yes. Okay. And then we're on the outside. You can see there's the burrow right there. Look at that, you guys. Woo! That was awesome. This gave us and pinpointed exactly where the burrow is. Set this.
Should be good with this one.
Right there. There we go. What we're gonna do is inject polyurethane foam. It's a structural foam. And we're not using foam to prevent the rats from coming in because they're gonna just chew right through it. What we're doing is injecting the foam to offer more structural integrity. Okay. Turn the tanks on. There, it should be on already. Oh yes, we're pumping.
Really begun.
We're gonna go ahead and vacuum these thousands and thousands of rodent droppings out of here. Wait till you see what we're going to install here. Super easy. it will prevent rats from ever getting back into your home and rats popping up out of your toilet. Okay, I've installed 2 cleanouts. One that goes this way, the other goes towards the house. So that way we can always come back and rehabilitate this. Now when you're doing a double clean out like this is not the proper way, because if you ever get a clog here, there's no way to snake it out because the cable is going to go this way, the cable is going to go that way. So you always want them reverse. But this is an exception because there's a fitting connection right here. There's not enough room to stack them here. So we got to put the rodent blocker here so they don't come up this line right here. But that's something that you want to be aware of if you're getting a double clean out. Install the 2-way clean out, I should say. Just make sure they're turned so that way you can snake out this dead space. The good thing is we have a clean out here so you can run the cable and clear this little middle section. We're almost there to install the Twins rat blocker. It's amazing. It's the only one in the US that's trenchless, no dig. You don't need major demolition. It's not gonna cost you $2,000–3,000 to install. There's no permits required. You don't need a plumber. This is a DIY rat blocker to stop these rats from getting in your toilets, getting in your drains. Okay, so this is a 4-inch sewer vent. You can see this is starting to rust out. We're gonna take this off, and we're gonna go with the Twins vent cap here. The cool thing about these, it's one size fits all. 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, 1.5 inches. So all you have to do is count how many sewer vents you have on your roof and order these up. UV proof, this is not gonna crack. This will last forever. The other cool part is on the larger size vents, so if it's cast iron, 4-inch or 3-inch, it allows you to pop the cap off and then just cut this, the 1.5 inch and 2-inch out of there. Now you've got all your airflow back. Then just snap the cap back on. The other cool part is I left some holes right here, so if you live by the beach and you have seagulls landing on this, you can put 4 spikes right up here so they won't sit on this. Getting another $500 value of equity into your home by just installing these vents versus this old rusted thing. Pretty good investment.
Oh, it's a great investment. It's great fun.
And actually, it could be fun, couldn't it?
Great fun.
Okay, so we have our clean out flush with the ground here. So now what we're going to do is going to lubricate a little bit inside the walls of the pipe. All right, so the only thing you're going to buy in order to install our rat blocker is basically a T like this and some 3/4 pipe. The rest we've got you covered. So basically what I'm doing right now, I'm just making the T, which is the handlebar that will actually remove the rodent blocker. Cap them off like this. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna supply you with this male adapter here, but in this video we don't have it set up on this particular rodent blocker, but that's the visual of the male adapter that you're gonna insert down, screw it to pull the rat blocker off. But we're gonna do it a different way today. Okay, so this is what it looks like all glued together. Okay, and then this right here, screws on the top like this. Basically all you're going to do is just push it down. You see how this second ring here drops into place. That's it. Once it locks into place, you just unscrew this, put your cap back on it, you're done. And look at how easy it is. So if you ever have a clog or you need to snake it out, just pop it right out. All right, so we left a camera and a trap because you never know. These rats can burrow and just make a nesting ground in the soil there below the slab. But there is no way out now. Now, if there isn't any, those other 2 rats that have been active, they've escaped out here in beautiful Mother Nature. So we're just gonna continue to monitor and trap. But I think this is a wrap. And 100%, this deserves the rat dance.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.
right, let's head up to the roof and get to that 3-inch stack. Oh, it smells like ammonia, urine, poop, all at once. Smell that, Vic?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
My ex-girlfriend.
We literally just got here and within 10 minutes have diagnosed what the problem was. I mean, these people have been dealing with rats for over 10 years doing all the exclusion work. If the pest control companies would have just sniffed out that vent, it would have stopped all of the destruction that they've been occurring. So we're gonna quickly run a camera down there while we're waiting for the smoke machine to arrive. Might be able to see some live rats.
I hope so.
All right, guys, we're using our amazing camera here. Let's see if there's any rats down there. All right, guys, right here, I'm sorry for the shadow there on the screen, but you can see there's the pipe and there's the break right there. Look at that. Just moving the camera in and out of here, you get a whiff of the smell that's just horrendous. We're still gonna do a smoke test just to make sure and verify, and we'll get underneath that crawl space and figure this bad baby out. We're at? Oh yeah. Woo!
That's odd.
So you could see the other pest control company performed exclusion work, so that's why they didn't get up into the attic, which is a good thing. Contained him inside the wall. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open up this wall here and see what's behind here. Getting the bathroom all prepped. A lot of activity. Look at the grease, the rat grease there.
That's crazy. Nice. Do you put the mesh up there?
Yeah, put it down.
All right, guys, we've got live rats inside the wall right here at the bottom. We have a light right there. We did some exclusion work so they don't run up this wall. So we're gonna use the rat vac right now. Get that set up. We have some liquid inside. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
See for sure, there's one.
Oh yeah,
There's one.
there's one right there.
We're still missing one. This is the female, probably.
Caught him alive. There's one, but there's more. Okay, we're gonna get this baby pup out of here.
There was what is this, a retro?
Is it?
Yeah.
Take it out.
It's
Oh.
It's just one of them. Look at him. Look at him.
All right, keep him there. Keep him there. Pobrecito. So more than likely what happened, guys, is as we were making an incision in the wall, the rats took the other pups away, and this was the last one that they couldn't grab. All right, guys, the other one is right here. Let me show you. This is why we wire meshed, so they don't scurry off into the attic, and now we've got double work. So now what we're gonna do is grab a stick and fish him down, and then hopefully
suck them up right there. You'd be amazed on how quick they can move when they sense danger. They can get their pups and drag them and relocate them to a separate location. So it's going to be interesting if there's any pups in that area as well. Looks like we got him pinned. He's hurting, crying, screaming.
Oh, that's a bad boy. If I wouldn't have heard him, he would have gone away.
Big one.
Wow, that one is.
Yeah, it's a
he's
big
walking. He's not even swimming.
Yeah, it's a big one. The 5 different or 4 different exterminators have already been around the house over and over excluded.
So the independent was the only one who did, as far as I can tell, a walk around. The last time I had someone here, which would have been 2 months ago, the guy came out and he's like, oh yeah, you got a rat. Yep, sure. Here, let me put a trap in your attic.
That's it.
That was it.
You're not supposed to do that.
That was an open hole. And I was back here getting rid of weeds, and I looked up there and you could see the rat staring at me from out.
Right here, mijo. There used to be a kitchen. Right here, but he's saying that all the vents have been capped off. Right here is the laundry. And they started chewing the ceiling in this area.
Strike 3, that's all.
Look at this right here. Wide open. 4 rat exterminators have been here, and that's not even covered. And guys, to be honest with you, it smells like rat urine, but I'm not seeing any rub marks.
That could be a problem.
All right, guys, so here we are again. All these traps deployed. You can see a little, oop, look at this. Ooh, that's his head. No way. Okay, here's another one. Jeez, I've never seen this before. Oh my God. I have never seen this before.
The plot thickens, as they say.
Okay, so this one's deployed. This one's deployed. No rat. No rat. Rat droppings in below it. Open pipe right there, guys. And also right here. Tons of rat poop. And where does it lead to? Look at all of this nesting material here. Nesting right there. And bingo. Right there. Right there.
Wow, that was fast.
5 years. We found it within 10 minutes, guys. Just because the rats leave you clues. It's our job as rat exterminators to put the puzzle together, and bam, that's what we did right here. So the guys are gonna perform a smoke test. I'm gonna stay up in the attic. We wanna verify if in fact this particular 3-inch vertical vent line is still live. We don't wanna assume that that's it. By doing the smoke test, we're gonna accomplish several things right now. So I'm just waiting for the team, and if we do get smoke, that's it right there. I should have a crawl suit, but I get so excited that I just want to get deep dive and solve this. It's my passion. But we definitely need a crawl suit. I felt bad for my brother Dave today, so I decided to... You know, I've been working so hard that I need a break. Yeah. If you look at all the videos that we've done, it's been me, you guys, crawling. It's been me figuring out all of these rat jobs. It's me. This whole YouTube channel is about me. Post in the comments, guys. Do you guys like Dave better or Jim better?
I can't tell the difference.
All right, here we go. Here's the moment. Here's the moment for Sarah and Richard. Isn't it amazing how the rats drag all of this in to make a nest? Oh wait, Dave, we're getting massive smoke by this nest. Ow. Right
by you, is there a pipe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's another pipe there, Davo. It's cut off, huh? Yeah, bro, bad. 3 open pipes so far, right off the bat. 3 open pipes. All right, so now I'm gonna head that direction where that living room, where the kitchen was. I gotta head over there to see how, if any way, they're getting on that side. So it's gonna be a tough crawl, but we've gotta do it.
I think you can, because I believe in you.
I see a hole. I see how they're getting in. Check it out. See where my light is right there? Yes! Yes! By pest control companies. Unbelievable. What you got, Thomas?
No activity.
You can see you got a cracked pipe. Where is it, Dalton?
It's right up
in there?
over there, yeah.
The rat's not coming through?
No.
And there's no rat droppings down here?
No droppings.
Okay. That looks like a big mouth just looking at us going, wow. So this is where the rats were chewing through the ceiling. And look at this. Look at the smoke. Oh yeah. Look at that. So now that we've got that smoke, we're gonna open up this ceiling right here to investigate what's going on inside of here. Guaranteed, when they did this remodel, they forgot to cap that stuff off. We've got to get it open. We've got to be able to get a visual perspective of what's going on up here. Okay, so we've opened up. Looks like I can see the smoke here. Let's get my camera in here to get a visual perspective. Yeah, so my brother was all upset because I opened up right here. So where did you want to open up, Jim? More towards that way. No, you didn't. You wanted to open up right here. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. In the very beginning, you wanted to open up here. No, I wanted to open up over there. No, you didn't. You said right here. You said right here. He said right here.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Are you guys ready for the smoke? Yeah, kick the smoke on. I don't see any smoke. Oh, here it goes. Yep, here it is. Yeah, it's starting to come through. Frickin' roofers just severed all of these pipes to put their new plywood down. And they just whacked all of these pipes here. We have found so many entry points from the roof to all of those plumbing vents. The roofer, in my professional opinion, really did a number on these vent pipes here. We're gonna have to reveal all this to the homeowner and see if they wanna go into phase 2, which is gonna be a pretty hefty price to resolve this. Open pipe there, right into the attic. When did they do the roof?
7 years ago.
Okay. They did a number on these. What happened, in my professional opinion, they just cut those vent pipes and slapped their new roof right over them. That right there, that's the main entry point. That's the main entry point of the sewer rats. You've got sewer rat issue.
So that roofer really screwed us over.
Yeah, he did. Big time. Yeah. You might be able to have some recourse.
The same roofer just did a house down here on the street like a month ago. I'm gonna go down there and tell him.
Oh yeah.
You're in big trouble, mister.
So we just got approval to go ahead and go into phase 2, which is gonna be doing all the sanitization, getting all those plumbing vents out of the roof. And we're gonna need a lot of this, the Twinzyme. Rat nest?
Yeah.
There are babies in there?
I don't know.
What?
One ran down here.
A rat ran?
Yeah.
No way. Got a live rat that just ran out of that nest. Yeah, live rat. We were vacuuming that rat nest and one just bolted right out of it and went Oh, this rat nest up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a live rat.
I heard.
We were vacuuming the nest out of the attic, and then one just bolted, probably headed over there. So we're gonna catch him tonight. We're gonna catch him. So that rat that just left that rat nest, he's got no chance. Stay tuned for this one. We've got everything cleaned up, got the pipes completely capped off. This is the time to trap. As you notice, the other pest controllers had all those traps up there flipped over, secured, and didn't solve the rat issue. So what's the point of trapping? If you notice in all our videos, we find and investigate first, trap them inside, and that is the magic of trapping. So we're gonna feature, this is what I'm gonna go with today. I've baited with the Healthy Bits treat here for a lot of the rodents here, and then I've also baited inside of our bait tugger this little fruit bar. That's the great thing about the bait tuggers, is that I'm able to provide a variety of baits. What we've noticed with the bait tugger is that it's perfectly in alignment with the rat's head. So as they come in here to get the bait, that kill bar is slamming them right on the head, so it's a much faster kill. Now, if I were just to glue a piece of dog food or pet food on that trigger, their heads tend to go in a little bit too far. The kill bar hits them on the neck and they're able to get away. So that's why it's important that we combine the hoodie and the bait tugger. So Dave, what are you going to go with today? Guys, these are sewer rats. They're coming in from the sewer. I'm going to choose the rat vac in this situation here. I'm going to go ahead and bait it with peanut butter, just like this. So what happens, guys, is the rats come through here. They hit our sensor because here's the bait. So David likes to add a lot of bait in this area right here, along with the bait port here. But the rats come here. As soon as they hit this sensor, he kind of looked like a rat there. So David's going to do the sucking and I'm going to do the snapping. Post in your comments what you think. Is it going to be the snapping or the sucking? All right, guys, so we've got the twins rat vac set up, all baited inside. So if you notice, obviously we're dealing with sewer rats like Dave said earlier. This is where the old pipe was. Naturally, they're going to come towards the pipe. So Dave has a great idea with the twins rat vac. And then right to the left here, we have the twins rat hood with the rat tugger and platform here. All baited, ready to go, locked and loaded. Go to twintraps.com and order yours today. Come on, do it. The most effective rat trapping you will ever have, promise you. That was a pretty good commercial, Dave. I agree with him. Go to twintraps.com. Order now. Support us, guys. We're working hard to help you guys solve your rat issues. And by you purchasing our products that we've taken a lot of time and effort in inventing and patenting would truly be an honor for you to support us. Thank you. The deadly duo. Would you prefer snapping or would you prefer sucking? All right, so I'm going to show you how it works. Here's a PEX piping, a little rubber glove. Make sure we get rid of all of this nonsense. You know, if you're a pest control company and you are going to use these, you shouldn't just be setting them on insulation. Okay, that's got to stop. You got to secure them down. At least secure them down.
A few moments later.
Guys, we just left 30 minutes ago. Check out the camera here. What's interesting is the rat goes straight to where he was coming in and out, and he actually gets on his hind legs and reaches over and basically says, where's the pipe? It's gone. It's just a matter of time now where he's boy's gonna get sucked or snapped. Stay tuned.
Day 2.
Guys, it's the next morning, 5:30 in the morning. Last night was full of action. There's 2 rats. One we caught in Jimmy's trap, but the other rat is cannibalizing like you wouldn't believe. He just doesn't stop. It's unbelievable what we witnessed last night. This rat is literally chewing on this other rat's ass, you guys. It's absolutely amazing. Going to town. All right, let's see if the wise alarm will repel this guy and get him out of there. he's gone. It actually worked. I love it. Well, Jimmy got me on the first rat, but the second one, I think I have a great shot, guys, because most of these big smart rats don't like to go after those snap traps once they know that it's death. So I think I have a great shot of sucking this last one up. Leaving your comments, because if I do, we're tied. Here we go.
Day 3.
Guys, I knew it. Literally the next morning at around 3 a.m. Check it out. Bam! I'm excited, guys. The rat back.
Oh, I pulled up the last traps here Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to pull that up? Well, you'll see a camera down there. We've had spring traps, we've had glue traps, we've had the plastic traps, we've had the electric traps, we've had...
Which traps have worked the best?
The spring traps.
The spring ones, right?
I got one on a glue trap. Well, unfortunately, we tried to wait for him to die, and he didn't, so I just had to throw him away with it. A couple traps disappeared, so you may see the one with a carcass in it.
Boy, that's a tight crawl space.
Is it?
Yep. Did he tell you about the raccoon and the, what was that? There's
the possum?
Or the possum?
I sent that to you, right? He takes it all the way out of camera view. Up, down under that wire and everything.
Wow, that is extraordinary. Oh, look at this. Big old, ugh. Wide open right here. Is it, David? They pulled all this mesh out and there's all kinds of raccoon poop here. I mean, piles of raccoon poop. It smells like if you took dried poop and dropped it down a sock and let it ferment in the sun for 7 days. I can a little taste it in my tongue a little bit.
You gross me out.
I'm gonna set these underneath your crawl space. Can I get a little bit of that cat food or dog food that you have too?
Well, there's some in the bowl right there. Help yourself.
Oh, good.
You didn't catch one with that Victor Electric?
This is useless, yeah. Yeah, that one down there without the camera's got the cat food, yeah.
Do the rats keep you up at night, Bill?
Yeah, there's sometimes that I'm sitting there just kind of dozing off and I'll hear noises in there.
Okay. Okay, peanut butter, cat food.
Now we wait.
Dave wants to set a rat trap underneath the entrance of that deck, so see if we get anything.
Day 2.
This is our new Rat-mobile, guys. Check it out. Got our convection oven here, cooktop, full sink, refrigerator. Here's the power bed, guys. Check it out. But look at how cool this is. Sorry, guys, we didn't make the bed. Are you ready to rat today, David?
This may be the biggest rat infestation in a crawl space that we're dealing with. The footage last night was unbelievable. Once we figure out how they're getting in and seal up, we're going to war with these rats. They have no chance.
He went through 3 or 4 top-notch pest control companies. They've already crawled. I don't know, man. I'm thinking it's the decks. We got to explore the decks. What you're thinking? You think it's sewer rats? No, I think those decks need to be explored.
The pressure's there, but that's what's exciting. I think that's what's kicking in the adrenaline is like we're hours and hours and hours away from home and we only have a certain amount of time to knock this out. Like we can't be here for a week. So that adds pressure.
Yep.
I'm pretty confident that we're gonna have a long day today, but we'll get to the bottom of it. But you never know, guys. These rats are smart. All right, first thing, let's go get those rats out of that crawl space. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, they are just, they're everywhere.
Big party last night.
Big party.
Did you notice how our traps didn't flip over? They're just...
Well, that's because you got it on that board. That's what
Yeah.
That's smart.
So we got Raul here. I know we traveled all the way up here and you forgot something. What did you forget?
My belt.
Can we show him your nice belt? Look at this, you guys. That's Raul's belt.
For today, yeah.
Well, now, that's brilliant.
So guys, if it is the roof rat, why aren't these bait box working? Let's just say we find an entrance on the outside and they're getting in. Why aren't these bait boxes working? That's why I will never, ever go to a customer's house and sell you a bait box program. They don't work. They're not effective. But let's wait. Let me just calm down a bit. Let's wait. If they're the Norway rat, I gotta retract what I'm saying. But if there is an entrance from the outside getting into this house, then my point should be well taken. Now that we're getting the smoke machine ready, one of us has to get into that tight crawl space full of rats to identify if there's any smoke. We're gonna rule out the Norway rat. So whoever loses rock, paper, scissors got to go under. Who do you think's gonna win, Dave or Jim?
Fight!
Yes! Yes! He's going under. No. Tell him to shut the smoke off?
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, it looks like these, they don't use this bathroom a lot, so their P-traps evaporated.
I opened the window, yeah.
Did you add water?
I'm doing that now.
Yeah, what you want to do is this blown-in insulation, very easy to detect if there's any migration. They typically will tunnel or leave pathways. This looks completely free of rodents right now, and there's no smoke. Let's go underneath the crawl space. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit, man. Ah.
Suck it in! Think thin!
Oh, okay, here we go. As of right now, there's no smoke. Bunch of insulation over there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be the Norway rat. Looks like it's going to be the roof rat. So I'm gonna head right over there where that deck is, and then we'll make our way back over here. This is gonna be a tough crawl. Oh. Ah. Jim, are you there? Pretty heavy markings right here. Okay. All right. That looks sealed up. Oh, wait, I see. This could be an opening over here. That's the underside of that deck. Completely sealed up. Another screen that's adjacent to the deck. That's pretty sealed up. And these holes, they don't go anywhere. There's just wood on the back side of that. Hey Jim, this deck doesn't, if there's no burrows, it's completely sealed up, man. To be honest with you, I'd focus on that other side, that other deck.
I'll do that now.
I need some fresh air. If you're a person that's claustrophobic, you wouldn't be able to hang.
You have to believe in yourself.
And I'm looking right over there where this pipe penetrates this footing. There's no rub marks, so nothing on this side. We gotta stay closer to where all those cameras and where we caught all those rats. It's gonna be on the other side of that footing way over there. Uh-oh. I just tore.
Oh, that's not great.
This is a wood-eating fungus. The most damaging fungus you can get in your house is a fungus called Porrea incrustata. It starts with a rhizomorph outside from a contaminated root system, and it's like the blob. It'll grow, travel underground, come up into your footing, and once it grabs your wood, it will destroy your wood. The most damaging, unforeseen, most costly fungus to your home.
I'm gonna write that down, you know, for future reference.
Find anything yet, Victor?
Not here. Oh, yeah, over there, yeah. I found the hole.
Oh, you pulled this up?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Look at that hole right there. And you can see how dark that area is. Look, it's rusting out. All the urine, all the sebum.
We found it.
We're closing in on them. Tonight's gonna be a big night. We're either gonna do a lot of sucking with the twins rat bat or a lot of snapping. This is getting exciting. It's unbelievable to me how the other pest control companies did not want to open up this deck that Bill requested as a client. Unbelievable. If they would have done that, we would have never had to been called out. All right, while they're cutting that deck out, let's head up top. Little sketch. All right, as you can see here, we have raccoon droppings. So if you ever come across that, you guys, you don't want to make any contact. You've got to have some personal protective gear because there's a lot of toxicity inside raccoon poop. They have a lot of roundworm eggs, and if you inhale it as a human being, it can cause a lot of health damages. So back off before you do any cleanup. It's serious. I just have to visualize that I'm cleaning up my kid's diaper. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna be changing my kid's diaper.
This case is gonna be nasty.
First gonna use the enzyme just to neutralize it and wet it. Droppings, they get dried up. You pick it up, powder gets up into the air, so I'm gonna wet it. Plus it'll help with the odor. You can see the other pest control companies, they had a good idea, but all that was not packed in and properly excluded. So these are the results. I literally had to get off, you guys. That thing was ready to drop. Don't put all your weight on it, Jimmy. You're gonna fall through. That thing is so weak. Gotta get this excluded the right way. Hopefully Jimmy doesn't fall through this roof. Here, I'm doing this for Bill. Are you ready? Screws. Hurry, I'm holding it. Okay. Go slow. Bro. Help him out here, bro. Oh. That was insane! Okay, guys, so this is just, it's just solid. solid. What I think about is long-term exclusion work, right? So this is wood. So water's gonna soak up into this wood, could get behind here and weaken these screws and pop out. So what we like to do is waterproof this in so the water doesn't have the ability to soak into this wood right here. And then it'll coat all this as well. So the water will just come down, beat off right into the rain gutter. So it's a little extreme, but it's something that you want to do because you don't want these rats coming back in 5 years from now, 7 years from now, right?
All right, so Dave's going under, guys. Even though this is what a beautiful, beautiful brother does. Even though I lost, he went on behalf of me.
That's the hole right there. And you can see the rub marks right here. Look at this, heavy, heavy spot. So they're coming from the deck. They're going this way, getting underneath this crawl space. That's my prediction. Tonight's a big night. Okay, so I took this plumber's plastic Tupperware dish here. I mounted the camera on the back side, pointing directly to where we're gonna set the rat back outside. So I wanna see if they're coming at nighttime and thinking that this is the way out, right into the rat back, getting sucked out. The more we could suck out of here without trapping, the better.
Very efficient.
One thing to know about these small baby rats, they will survive and they will live forever in this crawl space. They will cause destruction as they get older and then continuing breeding. So getting these baby rats as quickly as possible out of this crawl space is imperative. A lot of people ask, well, what's that hole in the middle of your bait station? Let me show you here. Then we take the handle off, we flip it over like this, and now this becomes the support of the rat back. This is David's favorite part. I just get excited. I don't know if there's a lot of fishermen that watch our program. Leave in the comments if you're a fisherman and you know what that feeling is like, and heading out to the lake or the rivers and you want to catch these big fish. Well, Dave and I aren't fishermen, but we're definitely some ratters. We get excited on every job, guys. Look at how beautiful that looks, guys. Just even if we don't catch rats, the beauty of what that looks like. It's like artwork underneath your crawl space. It's beautiful. All right, guys, which ones do you guys think is going to catch the first rat? Put in the comments A, B, C, or D. D for Dave. Ooh, there's a sign, guys. D for Dave. I was going to show you guys how to convert this rat trap into the twin traps, but the wood is completely deformed. So we'll use this one here to mount our camera and lay it down to stabilize our camera. You know what I love about this kill bar is you hold it like this and it really secures the wire, Dave. Look at that. We should patent that. Now that that side of the deck has been completely investigated, now it's time to investigate this side. Oh! Oh! That got way deep. These are all rat markings right here.
That's the grease marks you talked about.
Yes. And then massive right runway. Into the crawl space there.
What is that, a pipe?
It smells like bad. Have you guys ever watched the pimple popper?
Yeah, I do all the time.
The way I described it is those big pus balls fermenting in the sun for 7 days. That's what it smells like.
It's just nasty.
Tonight's gonna be a big night.
How so?
It's gonna be a rat party. It's gonna be a rat party. It's gonna be a rat party underneath the crawl space. They're gonna be loud. We should have a disco ball underneath that because it's gonna be a big party. Jeez. Look at that. It's wide open. You can see all the heavy markings right here. So I added some screen right here. What we'll do is we'll fuse this together. All right, we sealed up those areas, put the deck back here. Went ahead and set up another camera. See if there's exclusion work here, guys. That's triple layered, that's metal, foam, wire mesh, foam, and then a very thick coating. And here's another trap and camera. Guys, we were just pulling away, and literally 5 minutes later, you won't believe what we caught.
3 of them. Look at that. They all buried their heads right in.
That's unbelievable. These are almost my size, aren't they?
Yeah.
These are babies.
Yeah, these are about 8 days to 12 days old. So it looks like A, B, C, D. D got a little action. Yep. But A is the ace right now. That was epic. 6 so far. Let's get back in to the Ratmobile.
Day 3.
Well, good morning, y'all. It's a rough night. I could not put my phone down last night. What is it, 5:40 in the morning? I have never seen a crawl space with so many juvenile rats. It was a frenzy last night. I didn't get much sleep. It's a little rough. We're gonna be heading out to go pull all these rats out. I have no idea how many rats we got in that rat vac. This is exciting. Before we go inside, let's go check the rat vac. How many do you think, guys? Post in the comments. 2, 5, 10. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of them. We got 7 of them, you guys. Oh, look at this, you guys. Jimmy put a snap trap here. Look at this. Trap flipped over. This is a perfect example right here. You know, some people say, as one of the comments, you guys are con artists charging the amount of money for your traps. Go ahead, use these old methods because you're not going to be effective with rats. And you can't afford not to catch rats in your house. Look at the damage that it's done. Let's go check the shed. No. Oh, look at that. Nailed it. Right in the head because of that bait tugger. A, B, C, and D.
That's gotta be a record.
Okay, I'm rebaiting and resetting these traps, but I just put bait on one side of our bait tugger. I'm not going to be putting that much bait. Okay, I want them to really get into starvation mode. So all of these are baited just on one side of the bait tugger. We took the one from the trap from the deck and put it here. So now we've got 5 rat traps under here. Okay, so they're hearing some activity here. So that's where the tub is, directly behind this toilet. So we opened up a small incision yesterday. I just placed a wooden trap. Dave's going aggressive. He says, Jim, there's more rats in that shed. So he's building out some more twin traps.
Day 4.
It's about, what, 6 in the morning here. Yep. We're headed back to Bill's to pick up round 2 of our second batch. How many did we catch? Because remember, we set up 5 traps this time. So the Ratmobile, I believe, is giving us some tremendous, tremendous luck, guys. Cheers to that, Davo. Yes. All right, let's head over to Bill's. Oh, we got one. We got one.
One?
Yep. One's better than none. Here's the shed. Dun, 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 dun. So one of the things that I did learn, this was set right up against each other, okay? And when this one went off, it activated this trap right here, okay? So make sure if you do set these traps, put them far apart, like 4 or 5 inches apart, so you don't take the risk of activating or deploying these rat traps. So that's a learning lesson here.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Again, guys, look at this. Forces them straight into the hood, right into the kill zone, and then right there at the headshot. Fast kill right there. One thing here is
bird feeders, huge attractor for rats, as well as got an apple tree. Apples drop. Look at this. Oh yeah, you can see the, right? See the, this could be squirrels, but this is a perfect feeding ground for rats. But most important, this deck right here, rats love to come underneath there after they get their food source, and then they use the home when there's entry points for nesting. So the secret of rat extermination is finding those small holes that are going into your structure. That is the secret to stopping rats from entering your house. Let's go get some of those rats out of that crawl space. Let's get some cleanup done. We're gonna finish up the exclusion work here. I got an idea for Bill that I'm quite excited about. Oh yeah, look at that. Into the kill zone. Look at this. Little babies. Look at that. I gotta say, the Victor rat trap is a good housing for rodent monitoring. Well, these have caught a lot of rats. What we're gonna do to sanitize them before we put them back in our rat mobile, take some of our enzyme. I'm gonna sleeve a rat trap under the crawl space just like this against the twin traps. Okay, so we got the twin traps up against a Victor wooden rat trap. You guys ask, hey, what do you guys do with your rats after you catch them? So in this environment, we know that there's peacocks, we know that there's a lot of raccoons, so we're just gonna leave them outside to let Mother Nature do its course.
I did.
Would you say that the twin traps definitely...
They all work, and I don't know what it is that attracts them to the trap.
That little hoodie and the bait tugger lures their heads right in. And that's the big failure with these other snap traps, is that the other traps allow them to come in from the side. So when they take the bait and they hear that trap go off, they have the chance to run, and then it gets them in their legs or gets them in their, their tail. With our traps, it lures their heads right into the kill zone.
Why are they attracted to your traps? Because I put the trap with the same bait.
When we sealed up those entry points, you can see they were like, oh my gosh, where's the food? Where's the food? Where's the food? Because that's what rats do. They don't care so much about water, they care more about food. And when you close them into your four walls, they're panicking. That panic exerts energy, then they get into starvation mode, and that's the success of rat trapping.
I put traps down and I would catch 1 or 2 a month. You guys put 5 down, you catch 5 a night.
So you've been happy with the services?
Oh, excellent, yes.
Yeah.
What you got to understand is you go through life, you eat, you drink, you laugh a little bit, you smile, you talk with people, but there's always something there that's just not right. You wake up in the morning, you go in the bathroom, you hear them crawling around or scratching at something. It automatically tells you your day's not going to be good because it's reminding you again, you have no hope. When I watch your videos, I see you enter the house and you still talk with the people. That look of desperation and hopelessness is what I felt until I found you guys.
Aww.
Because I know what all these people went through.
Oh, man.
I went through it for a couple years. Some went through it many more.
Wow, Bill, I want a hug for that, man. There's no money in the world that can replace that moment we had with Bill. The emotion, the tears out of his eyes, and to be able to come over here, travel hours and hours and hours and bail him out of this rat infestation is the most rewarding for me as an individual. And that's the contribution that I'm able to make, the impact. So, touching. We are out of here. Dave. Oh, that's right. This for sure deserves the rat dance. So you've seen some droppings on the top of the oven?
No, I haven't seen anything there, but I've seen them in the oven in the plate. Let's see if there's any.
Oh, inside the. Yep, I see them right there.
Already you see them?
Yep, there's 2 of them. See them?
Yes, yes.
How'd they get in here?
And then the bathroom over there where we've heard the most.
So it looks like the oven's on the other side of this wall right here. Okay.
Yes.
All right, you got tile here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull that oven out. I wanna look behind there and see how they're getting in the kitchen and then into your oven. Because you have tile and vanity and all of that, hopefully we can reach the access point behind that oven.
Instead of having to break it.
Instead of having to open up here. I'd hate to open up that brand new tile.
Yeah, that'd be a shame.
Take that, pull it over there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's wide open right there. Okay, well there's a pipe right there. Let me get behind this thing. No room.
YouTube buff.
Well, I don't see any evidence of pipe break from here. Definitely evidence of rat droppings in here. Chewed up wood. All right, so let's disconnect this oven here. Shut the gas off first. Very, very lucky that her bathroom, brand new bathroom, backs up to this area. So I'm hoping that we can find the breach within this space right here, because that will save her so much money.
It is cost effective.
So let's get on the roof here and see if we can sniff out a roof rat or a Norway rat.
What does that mean?
So it looks like they've done some exclusion work. So if they've done a good job with exclusion work like this, it's not going to be the roof rat. All right, well the roof seems to be very tight. This is my guess right here, you guys. So this is the toilet. This is the shower vent right here. This is the wall, and the oven's right over here. This is where we're gonna be focusing, is this wall right here. Yeah, guys, so they hired someone to come in, do all the exclusion work. So this is gonna be the Norway rat for sure. So there's a hole right there, but that's not big enough for the rats to come through.
We had a guy come out and he said, well, there's no little rat poo anywhere. So he goes, I don't know what set off the...
Did they take the bait? Is the bait gone?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah.
They took the bait?
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago was that?
It was just last week, right, when they came out and they checked up there.
Just recently, yeah.
Where's the traps they set?
With the bait?
Oh yeah,
Bait
look
taken
at
away.
that. Bait taken away again. See, this is just more proof. Grab that trap over there. Are those rat droppings right there?
Yeah, look, they chewed the plastic too.
Oh, look at that. Look at how they chewed the plastic up on this. See the little bits of plastic there? And then this one here was deactivated. And again, they took the rat, the bait. So that's why I don't like these traps, guys. Yeah. Another trap. That's why, guys, if you're a pest control company watching this, do not place your rat traps on insulation. Your chances of catching rats are very, very slim. Yeah, they just chewed that up.
You want me to turn it on now?
Yes, turn it on. So I'm waiting for smoke to come through this wall right here. So what we're doing is we're up on the roof, we're pumping smoke inside the vent pipe. So as the smoke's traveling inside of the pipe, we shouldn't be getting any smoke coming out of here if the pipe was completely sealed. So this is an indication that there's a hole in the pipe. This is a good indication right here that this is the issue on how they're getting in. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the attic real quick and see how much smoke we're getting there.
Man, that's a lot of smoke.
Here's a rat. Been up here forever, you guys. So the pest control company that was out here just a couple days ago, look, it almost missed this rat too. Okay, but this has been up here for at least a month. Oh my gosh, look at the rat droppings there, you guys. The pest control companies would have done a proper inspection. They would have seen all of these massive amount of rat droppings over here, you guys. Yeah, the runway's over there. So again, if you're a pest control company and you see a lot of droppings right here, you don't have to be a plumber to realize this, but wherever you see more rat droppings, you want to stay and focus in this area because more than likely the entry point is close to all of these rat droppings. That's why you gotta crawl. You gotta get into some nasty places. You can't just walk up a ladder, get up into an attic and look around. You gotta get crawling and get into these tight areas, you guys. Found we crawl back towards the kitchen. Look at the amount of rodent droppings.
Oh my god.
So the pest control guys are just walking up the ladder and they're just kind of,
Yeah.
they're not digging deep, but
Yeah, they're telling us, no, it's fine up there, everything's great. Sometimes just stand there with their head up halfway in the attic.
yeah, no, they gotta get up there, get dirty.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're not even trying, well, that baffles me.
Guys, it's gonna be super costly to tear out all that brand new tile that was just installed 3 years ago. So I'm hoping we can run a camera and identify the breach. And if we can, then we have an amazing system that will seal up that hole from the outside. Because I'd hate to pull that vanity or the toilet and tear up all of that tile. Oh, look at the rodent droppings right there.
Those are broken.
Massive amount of rodent droppings right there. There looks like there's a hole and a bunch of rat droppings in the sewer pipe, but my camera doesn't get past that. So what I like to do is remove that medicine cabinet out of the wall to see if I can get a better visual perspective of what's going on.
Let's get to work.
Look at this, you guys. This is their runway. This is their runway right here. We are onto something. Okay, so we need to see if the smoke's coming from here or from above. I'm hoping it's coming from above so we don't have to open up this tile here.
Yeah, that's bad.
So this is at the bottom of the wall. You can see the amount of insulation and rat droppings in here.
Right there?
Where? Oh, look at that.
So let me open this.
Okay, hold on.
It's literally right here.
Oh, look at that. It's right here?
Yeah, it's literally right here.
You're kidding
Yeah,
me.
look. Right here.
How did we not see that?
Let me
Okay.
open it.
Okay.
A few moments later.
All right, well, there it is right there, you guys. This is their entry point right there. Smells quite.
It's so much better, actually.
Yes. Oh, man. It's a breath of fresh air. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
See the hole?
Wow.
This is a hole.
That's the hole. Yes. See it? Look at that.
Wow, that's huge. And the rats did that, or it was just?
It's hard to say. During the remodel, did they bust that out to do their work? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But that's where they're coming in.
What do we do? You're gonna have to.
Well, no. So we have, here's a couple of different options. We can certainly open this up and patch just this. The problem is you guys have a vent pipe right here. There's a rubber cap at the bottom. The problem is if I just seal this up right here, the rats are going to come in. They're going to say, wow, I can't get through here. They're going to go down in that rubber. They're going to chew that rubber cap. And they're going to get right back in. Instead of tearing up this tile, because we'd have to tear all this up to replace this, we'll shoot our liner right past this connection right here. And then that way they have no ability to get back in.
But they don't chew through it. They can't chew through it.
No, because there's no sense of airflow. Right now, the rats are sensing this airflow from the city sewer pipe. So as they're traveling, they can smell and go, ooh, I sense some warm air. I sense an odor here. Then they get up here, and this is how they get into your attic. So what we're doing is, by shooting a liner down here, you're getting a new pipe. You'll never have to worry about this cracking. and we're stopping that airflow from the rats sensing the odor.
That'd be great, and then you don't have to break into the tile.
Then we don't have to break into the tile.
Nice, okay.
Nice.
I see, yeah.
It sounds better.
What?
Electric. Shocking.
You got shocked?
Yeah.
Where?
The wiring. I had my arm on this
you
wire.
got shocked?
Yeah.
The rats chewed through the wires and Thompson got shocked, you guys. Oh man.
That was crazy.
Right there, they chew the wires. So his arm hit that and shocked him.
Oh, wow, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. See it? Right there.
Oh, yeah.
The second most causes of fires in a home is due to rats chewing the wiring.
They were here last week.
And went up the attic, and he said it's absolutely fine. He says
Yeah.
there's no dropping, it's clean, everything.
Yeah.
And two pest control companies told you that?
No, same pest control, but two different guys. So the
Oh,
one guy came out and
I
said,
see.
oh, something took the bait and it was triggered.
Yeah.
And he said, well, there's not really any rat droppings.
Did they get suited up and mask up and crawl everywhere?
He just got on top of the ladder,
Oh,
on
that's
the very
why.
top, and then he just looked around.
We're gonna set up a camera up into the attic area, and then in the wall, we'll be able to monitor the activity so we know in real time how many. Is there 1, 2, 3? Is there babies? Is there juveniles? Are they taking the bait? Once we seal this pipe up, we should be able to knock this out in less than 12 days. Okay, so we temporarily sealed this up. The rats can't escape or they can't come back in, more importantly.
You hear that? There's no escape.
Look at the sweat coming off of Thompson here. This is real rat extermination. Guys, if you're a pest control company watching this and you're just getting up on the ladder like this and you're not getting up there crawling, then you're doing a disservice to the homeowner, and I would encourage you to just stop rat extermination because this is a challenging job. We've got to get dirty. We've got to get sweaty. We've got to get into those dark areas. I know it's tough, but if you're not willing to do that, then I would not get into the rat extermination. Stick with general pest. Spray for bugs and cockroaches, but stay away from rat extermination. Okay, so I don't have my bait tugger with us. We're out of them. So I'm just gluing some dog food down, rat hoodies, to help us lure the rat into this trap here. Okay, so this is going to be mounted to the wall. Our rat vac's going to be hooked up to here. So they're going to get either sucked up or they're going to come in to our rat trap here. Their hoodie. Let's go set this bad baby up. Nice. Okay guys, this is fully mounted. There's their opening there for the trap. And then we cut an opening for the drywall for the rat vac to get hooked up. So we're gonna bait this up right now and then we'll plug everything in. You can see we'll use the nutty peanut butter. Typically I'll put rat traps up in the attic and cameras, but we're gonna just lure them right here because this was their main entry point to this house. All right, so they have this gas line inside the wall. That's why they put the aluminum indention in here. And they left a big hole open. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this gas line out. So that way we can patch this wall and everything will be permanently sealed up. This is how they were getting into the kitchen area. And then for those of you that are wondering, like, how did the rat get inside of here, right? Let me show you. Like that. You'll see he's going to remove the flashlight. Boom. So they're coming in from here up into the oven. So that's how they've been getting inside here. All right, guys, we're going to replace this gas line here, or this gas fitting, and bring it out. Do not do this at home, okay? I've been a plumber for 30 years, so I can get away with it. Technically, should shut the gas off, but I'm going to do this pretty quick. There's no leaks. No leaks. We're good to go. All right, guys, we're already seeing movement. I just left about 20 minutes ago. This is called disruption. That's when you start
catching rats. Now, within the next 24 to 48 hours, we're gonna be catching something.
Day 2.
All right, day 2, we're gonna get up on that roof and shoot that liner. Crew's showing up. Okay, now we're gonna inject the bladder inside of this so it'll expand nice and tight up against the walls. How are we looking, guys?
Done.
Sure. We are completely rehabilitated here, okay? So what we're gonna do now, just take some WD-40, and what we're gonna do is just spray the inner walls. And the reason why we're doing this is just to add a lubricant barrier on the surface, because what it does is it makes it so slippery that there's no way rats are going to be able to climb up this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a cap and then drill a bunch of holes. That way dust and leaves and stuff don't blow in here and disturb that lubricant there. But this is so slippery, there's no way that they're gonna crawl up this. Now that we've got the plumbing done, we're gonna have to isolate this attic from the bathroom area. So we've got Thompson in there screening everything off, all the holes, so they can no longer go down these walls. As we know, we've got 3 to 4 rats up here somewhere hiding. Question is, are we gonna be able to suck them up? Because we're gonna be setting up the rat vac up here in the attic. So this was a hot area right here. This pipe right here was leading right behind the oven. You could tell that there's no way they're gonna go down that hole here. Perfect. Okay, let's test it. That's a rat sucking machine right there. All hooked up over here? Good. Okay. And I can set up our bait station, okay? But again, if I catch one, now that I know that there's 3 or 4, they're gonna cannibalize this, and those other rats are gonna live longer. So that's why we're just going to rely on that rat vac to suck them all up, and then I just come once, get rid of them, and this issue should be resolved.
Day 4.
Oh my God, this is disgusting. This is why leaving a rat in your attic or crawl space for more than a couple of days, and if you've got an infestation, this is what the other rats do. They just come in and start to cannibalize. They eat the other rat. And this one here, because his head's in the hoodie, they ate half of his body. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't even know if I could show this on YouTube.
You can't do that.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes. So it looks like it was the cockroaches. The cockroaches were feeding on it because one just ran out. Spray some of this enzyme in here. Alright, let's check this vacuum here, just in case. Yeah, nothing in the vacuum. Relocated the camera from the vacuum into here, on top of our bait station here. So we'll secure this down really good. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna check the rat back here. Nothing here. Checking the bait, and it looks like some teeth marks right there on the bait plate. Oh, you guys won't believe it. The power tripped. I mean, we're hooked up to low voltage for the FAU, but the power tripped on this.
So that's why the rats took the top of that base. See the teeth mark right there? Oh, shoot.
Now that's unlucky.
That never happens, man. I don't know what tripped the breaker. Okay, we'll just pull this. We're just gonna set up a rat trap here. Place our camera up here and just monitor. Okay, so we don't have to worry about power with our bait stations here. The cool part is, guys, you lay them right on that insulation. Remember that one over there that we found was all buried? The rat kind of took off with it, and the rat traps are flipping over. These, you just lay them down. Stabilizes in this insulation here, so we'll get these set up here. I'll have my camera, set them up over there. I mean, I haven't seen, they said they haven't really heard much activity, but we know that there's one left up here at least.
Later.
All right, guys, this is the next day. Check out what we caught. Okay. Again, you guys can see how their heads are just buried right into the kill zone. And that's why we're catching so many more rats. So this is the number 3 rat that we've caught. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. Remember that shop vac that we set over there? I went back to our shop and I went to rinse and clean and disinfect the hoses. And guess what came out of that hose when I swished a bunch of water through it? I ended up turning the hoses upside down to release the water from the hose, and a rat about this size right here came right out of that hose. I was shocked. This never happened before. I'm still trying to figure out how he got back into the hose. And I truly believe we would have sucked this guy out if I would have left the vacuum in for just another day or two. We've caught 3 rats within a matter of 5 days or less. That just proves right there that we found their entry point and solved their issue. They're all saying they haven't heard anything. It's been amazing, it's been quiet. Compared to 6 months of rat trapping from other pest control companies, they haven't caught anything. So we've caught more rats than they have in 6 months. And you can also see that we've placed way less rat traps in the attic. And we've only placed 2 of them up in the attic, and we've caught more rats. We've also sucked one up in our rat vac. So anyways, those are some tips to consider when you're rat trapping up in an attic.
Dave!
This deserves a rat dance.
You know what? Absolutely, this deserves the rat dance.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is the room they get underneath, I think.
You hear them a lot in here.
Here and in this bathroom here.
Okay. Oh, this is the tub you were referring to.
This is the tub that you hear scratching and stuff.
Okay.
Under here.
Okay. Perfect.
So they must have some access into there somehow.
And there's the attic access.
That's one of the. That's the one for the
for
new
the
room.
addition. Yep. Okay.
And this is the one for the house. Here.
Excellent. Perfect.
And I've had rats in the past, so you'll find droppings.
Old droppings.
Old
probably.
droppings. Yeah.
Okay. And we can determine if they're fresh or not as well. What I do is you taste.
Wait, what are you doing right now?
You can tell Greg has really watched a lot of our videos. He came in, did a lot of his exclusion by himself, which is great. Continue to get activity, and that's why we get called out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the smoke test right now.
Time to smoke some fools.
Yeah, okay.
That was fast.
All right, we're getting smoke at the crawl space. We're heading down there now. It's gonna be a tight one. Here's that tub. wide open pipe. Let's check over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're chewing up this ABS. Yeah, they're definitely in this crawl space. I see a lot of their footprints, along with droppings. I can see all their tracks. Pretty significant opening. You've got 3 or 4, possible 5 breaches in your system.
Really?
This is the main one here. You'll see smoke coming out of it right now, but bunch of rat grease, rat droppings here. But there's the smoke.
Oh, I see it.
So big inlet right there.
Yeah, wow.
All right, guys, Greg went with us on the second phase. We're gonna go in and set some traps, set some cameras, do some cleanup, and put a Studer vent on that attic. So let's get started. We're gonna use the Twinzyme in some of those hot spots. Decontaminate. Go to our link, guys, twintraps.com. Buyers today, if you have any odors with regards to rodents, any pets, amazing, amazing products. And then we're gonna install the Twins rat hoodie, bait station, and the platform underneath the crawl space. It's stable. It's absolutely perfect for attics and crawl space situations. All right, so we've got the Studer vent, wire mesh inside here. Let's head down to the crawl space. Okay, I put some wire mesh in there. I like this here because it's a very hard metal with this bolt. So done. It's amazing how these house flippers, they leave pipes open like this all the time. You can see that's a general commonality here in our channel. It's amazing. And I know a lot of you guys comment like, unbelievable, unbelievable. And it really is. Simple 2-minute repair would have stopped rats from coming into this house, but it's frustrating. The craftsmanship out there, we gotta do better in this industry. We just have to do better.
Know that you should do better.
Is there rat droppings?
Yes.
A lot?
A little bit.
Okay, all right, the guys are opening up behind that tub, as you heard, Greg, hearing a lot of activity. They've identified some droppings as well. All right, so I've got this set up here, guys. 2 cameras. We're gonna monitor. We got the pipes in the attic, in the crawl space fixed. Set up our cameras, and then right at the end, once we know there's no rats, we'll do the final cleaning. That's what they're doing. That's what all those chew marks were. Those shredded pieces was the insulation. All right, we're gonna go ahead and vacuum up these droppings and debris here. So we're gonna monitor. If there's more activity, then that means there's another additional opening, but I think we've got this one. But again, with rats, you just never know. And this is why I believe every pest control company should have our process, because you can seal around the house thinking that you've got it all, where you've got those open pipes and activity continues to persist. Well, that was a good one, but we've got another one we're headed to. It's an apartment building. Rats are disturbing the tenants, and we've got to figure out how they're getting in. I think it's going to be sewer rats as well, but you never know with these rats. Let's head there now.
Hi.
How's it going?
Doing well, how are you? So here's the...
Okay. And you guys are hearing them in this area right here?
He actually hears them in the bathroom.
So I hear them, a lot of times I'll hear them scratching here. He's cut a hole here before.
Okay.
But I hear scratching like within these, here, with this hole area right here.
Okay.
And they cut holes, as you can see, kind of.
When did they cut that hole?
This hole was probably about a year ago.
At least
a year ago, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one massive hole that they tried, and nothing, didn't find anything.
Okay. All right. I just got an alert on Greg's camera, you guys. Check it out in the crawl space. We're on to something.
It's only a matter of time, and you know it.
I didn't know what you guys were gonna do, so I put up some drop cloth just to
okay.
clear up the area.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. So he already did all the plastic for us here.
Well, that was helpful of them.
All right, so we've got both closets opened up. We're conducting our smoke test, but I think we found it already. Here we go. Anthony's looking in the mirror, you guys. Look at that. He's looking, he's making sure he looks good. Yeah, look at that hair. God, I wish I had that free-flowing hair. But one thing that I have over him is better arms. Well, actually, that's... Ooh. Compare here. I better set it down. Better set it down.
A few moments later.
Jackpot.
All right, so we have another unit here. Start opening up here. All right, guys, big day today. A couple of good findings over at Greg's and this apartment building for sure. Wednesday, we're coming back Wednesday. We've notified everybody, and we're doing a lot of cleanup and getting down and dirty for those repairs. And then we're gonna start with all of the monitoring and rat trapping. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be wild.
Day 2.
All right, next morning, a lot of activity, guys. We got one. I know there's one more that's alive, but we're gonna go ahead and dispose this and continue on. But this other live rat, his days are numbered. Hey, Greg, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah.
There's another one that's alive in there.
Okay.
He was pretty active this morning as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the hood right there. You can see on the bait tugger, they never took the bait. Love catching those rats. And if you guys notice how quickly we caught them, that's an indicator that we were successfully finding their exit and entry points. So we've got that one left. In the meantime, we're being dispatched to an apartment building where another rodent control cannot figure out how they're getting in. And what's interesting about this is it's sandwiched. It's in the middle floor. They have no idea how these rats are getting into this one apartment. So let's get in there now and see what we can do to figure this one out.
Yeah, they do the smoke test the other day, last Wednesday, I think. And all these pipes in this side of the building, nobody complained about smoke coming out of the vents or anything.
Okay, where did they inject the smoke?
The roof.
Up on the roof? Okay. All right, so here's the stacks that pick up that unit 214. So the other company injected supposedly smoke from the rooftop. We're gonna do things a little differently. We're gonna inject from here. We're gonna block it off right here and see if we can get the smoke to get up into the unit. This is going to be challenging, you guys. Another rodent company, I guess, is into rodent smoke testing. So they were already out here and they haven't been responsive. So they called us out to see what we can do to figure this out, hoping we can do it. Oftentimes, when you're injecting smoke in such a large building, there's not enough smoke concentration. And I think that could possibly be an issue, but who knows? Those guys may have done the right job, but we shall see. The other rodent control, I guess, the manager's nervous because they're on their way and he's afraid that there's going to be a little argument. It's always interesting, a little uncomfortable. Ultimately, we're not their client, we're the landlords.
That's gotta be awkward.
All right, we're getting smoke. Okay, so now that we've got that opened up, we're gonna conduct another smoke test, and then we're gonna see inside the wall cavity to see which direction, and that's gonna dictate the next opening. But we're on to something. Smoke is on. Oh. Coming from the top. Okay, tell them to shut it off. Tons of smoke behind the toilet, so we're gonna work our way up. Alright guys, there's a breach there. When you guys hired them to do the smoke test, they said, oh, we didn't get any smoke, you have no sewer rat issue, right?
Right.
What time are they gonna be here?
Between 3 and 4.
Oh, we'll probably be out of here by then.
But do they need to do it again since you already found the thing?
Well, what are they here to do?
To catch the rat. They say they're gonna bring the rat from the outside to the inside and catch it in here.
No. All right, so I told the owner to just let those other guys go. We don't need 2 guys in this unit dealing with the traps. They thought that they were going to come and open up the hole, put a cage around it with traps, thinking that that was gonna work. That would have never worked. Gotta find the entry points.
We leave everything in your capable hands, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, nice meeting you.
Thank you, nice meeting you.
Awesome.
You are the best.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, bye-bye.
That feels good. All right, so Renee, the manager, is gonna take on the repair to that pipe. We've set up a couple monitoring cameras, and I think we're good to go. You know, yesterday, you guys, I get this call from this landlord that owns this building and said, I've already done a smoke test, and she was arguing with me that she did not want to conduct another smoke test. I told her, I will not do the job unless you allow me to do my process. I don't know how they did the smoke test, but I need to follow my steps because my steps are steps that we've created and developed. They work.
Day 3.
Well guys, it's the next morning. Check out the footage. Rats exactly about a foot below that entry point. They're exploring right now, so we're on to something for sure. Waiting for the manager to report back to me in regards to the actual repair, and then we may have to go back out there and do another smoke test just to verify if there's no other breaches. So we're on to them. In addition, we got a lot going on in this episode, you guys. Check out Greg's footage. Got another rat, and then all of a sudden a third one pops in. So we got to go to Greg's. We've got the tenant scheduled on that other apartment building that we're going to be doing this morning. Got a big team there this morning. We're going to work both floors, but we got a lot going on today. All right, guys, we are back at this building, and we are going to start opening up those closets and getting down and dirty to figure out not only to repair the pipes, but perform another smoke test because we got, remember that smoke coming out of that insulation. So big day today. Let's get up to the unit, start prepping the floors, building the containments, and the tenant stating that he saw some leaves and rubbish coming down the register. So he covered it up apparently. So let's head up there now. And I've got Dave here today. He's getting our new mini smoker ready to go. All right, I'm gonna head up there, Dave, and go check on the guys while you start smoking. All right, so we've got the other team on the lower unit here, getting it prepped. Look at Anthony's eyes. Really focused this morning. Yeah. Really focused.
I'm focused. Eye of the tiger.
I'm gonna set up our rat back right here. See if we can catch them before they go up into the units here. So I need a 45, a 4x3 reducer.
45, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll set up the rat back right here.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy, why don't you head to Greg's? I'll handle this. Go pull that rat out of the crawl space over there at Greg's. All right. All right, we're back at Greg's. Let's dispose this other one. It's a good size one.
Yeah, they look bigger in person there.
Yeah.
They're huge, actually.
Yeah, that's a nice size one there. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and put the twin trap against the Victor trap as a standalone. Everybody sets traps like this. So we know we have some rats in here, so this is gonna be a great test. Who's gonna win, the Victor rat trap or the twin trap? Here's a couple things that we need to look for as we're doing this test. There's going to be several things that can occur here. This can either get deployed, flipped over, the rat getting caught and then dragging it away. That's scenario number 2. Scenario number 3 is the rat could be licking and delicately eating off of that bait plate and never deploying, or that he could eat all of the bait and get away with it and then head over to the twin trap later on. But that's some of the scenarios. As you can see in our traps, soon as they start to get comfortable and they go nosedive right into the hoodie, it's like a shotgun. Bam! That's how you catch big, smart rats very, very fast as well. So let's put these to the test. All right, back to Dave now. He's probably got everything prepped. We're ready to open up those ceilings. Greg's, we're gonna have to get that third one. Hopefully it's the only one, but you never know when it comes to crawl space rats.
A few moments later.
Well guys, I got a notification and I did something because I wanted to prove our point, especially to a lot of those saying, oh, the traps are way too expensive. Well, check out the footage. This rat was licking the bait off the bait plate. Once he got all the food off of that, he went directly to the twin trap. The bait tugger strikes again. That video footage that I just witnessed is exactly why we had to create these little hoodies here, you guys. Did you see that rat just nibbling off that bait, not activating the trap? Soon as he goes into our little hoodie, bam, so fast. So for those of you that say, God, your rat traps are just super expensive, you either deal with more damages or get these rats out of your house quick. Because there's so many people spending so much money on repellents and all of the ultrasonic. I mean, some of those are $300. Our rat traps are the most effective. All right, so here's, put a 45, and then I'm putting a Santee right here, and I'll show you why we're adding this extra little trapping entry point right here. And then right here, we're putting in our rat vac. You're gonna be surprised what I do right here. This is our bait box, outside bait box. You're leaving your rat traps outside and you have pets or animals, so that's why we built this right here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide this into that Santee like this. So what I'm gonna do is take some of this insulation that's got the rat poop. This has got the pheromones, right? So to lure them in and to create some comfortability, and then we're gonna shove pheromones in here, just like that. Oh, I can smell it already. So this is going to attract them in, and we'll set this like this. This is what it looks like inside. That's the hole right there where they're going to pop up. Okay, now close it. Perfect. Yo, that's almost genius.
Pretty fancy, huh, kids?
Okay, we are locked and loaded, guys. Leave in the comments, you think I'm gonna snap one or we're gonna suck them up? What's your prediction? Okay, we have our Studer vent here. I had to tape it off so we don't get smoke coming out of here. We're waiting for more smoke. We are getting, oh, right here, right there.
We're doing this okay.
Tell them to stop. It's the other unit. All right, guys, so we've got to open up right here, this section right here.
Later.
Another vent. It doesn't go through the roof. Looks like the roofer just chopped these vents off. I'm gonna call him the world's worst roofer that ever lived.
You got that right.
Yeah, do the smoke now. Okay, we're not getting any more smoke on this side. See this right here, guys? See it coming out?
Meanwhile.
Okay, we have a rat. We have a live rat. Hold the camera. All right, we have a live rat right here. Let's get him. Get a close up on that. Yeah. There you go. Right there. Oh, there. Wait. He's going down. Okay. Stay back this way. Stay back this way. Is his tail sticking out?
Yeah.
He's on the side, on the side. Okay. He's trying to go into the vent. He's trying to crawl in.
Oh, he got in.
He got in?
Oh no, there he is. There he is, okay. All right. Where is he?
He went back, All
right, he's hiding inside the channel here, so we're gonna have to suck him out. Okay, I think we got him. Let's see. Lift up. Might jump out, so be careful. Go slow, go slow. Where is he? Yep, he's right there. Yeah, we got him.
Who are you people?
All right, guys, so Anthony is setting up the Wi-Fi camera. He's got the trap set up. So what we'll do is we'll set up the trap right up in there.
Okay.
And then we'll monitor. All right, we're in a different unit now. We found another break right here where the rats chewed. So we went ahead and wire meshed it for tonight. It's been a long day. We set up a rat trap, but you can see where they're migrating. Big find right here.
How many are there?
We've got all the pipes, we've got the traps, we've got the monitoring cameras, and it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got to head back to Greg's, dispose that other rat, rebait, and reset. I haven't seen any more rats, which is a good sign, but when it's ratting, you never know. So let's head back now to Greg's. All right, so as you can see here, I put the Victor rat trap, standard, what everybody does. He ate a lot of the bait, licked it, and then went straight over to the twin trap, and we nailed him. So this is again why we invented this system, and a lot of you say, well, they're just too expensive. So think about it. As you can see on camera, he was licking. If he would have taken all the bait like they do most of the time, he then would have just caused more destruction to Greg's crawl space, causing more sleepless nights and damage. This is why we stick with our methods.
Day 4.
All right, so let's go check the rat vac. I literally just got a text message stating that all the units have been completely quiet, which is great. All right, so it's been 24 hours. Let's get this here and see how many we have. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big boy right there.
Later.
All right, we are back at the building. The manager apparently did all of the repairs. We're here to conduct another smoke test to verify if there's no other breaches. As far as Greg's, guys, 3 rats, no more activity. The rat traps have remained completely undeployed. We caught 3 there. The other apartment building, we've got 5 in that rat vac. We're gonna be monitoring that, but we're gonna close this one out here today. So stay tuned. We're waiting for the manager to let us in. Oh yeah. You didn't tell them all the guys that found a broken hole?
They never show up.
Oh, they never showed up?
They're supposed to be, what, Monday or Tuesday? They didn't show up.
And never showed up.
And they're supposed to be here yesterday. They didn't show up either.
Oh, so they told the tenant, the other pest control company told the tenants, we'll have them out in 2 days? No. And they never got him out.
They only came one time.
Right.
They never come back. Yeah, he was like, oh, we are professionals. Yeah, but don't say we're gonna do this in so many days.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that.
Right.
He always say, just call me. I always one phone call away.
And you've been calling and been...
So he's like 100 phone calls away now.
Jeez. The tenant has not heard any scratching or any noises whatsoever, so that's great news for that building. Hey Dave, what an episode. This has been amazing. So this is the triple rat dance, 2 for the apartment building and 1 for Greg.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.